Mentors, advisors, and consultants. Are they worth it? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. I wanted to talk about this tonight because it's something that I saw just recently. I started noticing that all these things have something in common. And the one thing since I've been in business that has kept me going was learning how to ask for help. And learning how to ask for help from the right people, from the people that understood the type of help I needed the best. Okay, you could ask anybody for help. And a lot of people will offer help or give help, but it's not necessarily the best help that you can get, or not necessarily worth your time. It may not even be actual help. They think they're helping. They want to help. You want to take their help. But if it's not the right advice, they'll send you in the wrong direction, and that's no good, right? So you got to think back of all the major mistakes or all the major holdbacks that have happened to you in your business. If you would have had someone to help you through that, warn you against it, warn you about that lawyer that you were going to hire, or that employee that did you wrong, if you could advise yourself years in the past, the now you, would you do it? And the real question is would you have taken the advice? Maybe not. Maybe, I mean, we all have to learn our lessons. Some of us really have to learn our lessons the hard way. But if you could do it all over again, or if you have to go into a new venture, or you have to face a new obstacle, do you see the value in having someone along the line that helps you through it, that's been through the minefield or has helped others through the minefield, some form of guide or whatever else? I saw this very early on when I first started in business. I was working with a group of people, and the person that was advising me directly didn't have the best vision of where he was going. And there was just something I could tell that he probably didn't have his heart in it completely. And because of that, he didn't last in the business world. And I really liked the guy, really liked him a lot. But he just didn't last because he let things get too personal. The next person I kind of consider a mentor also took things a little bit too personal, but he had a lot of success under his belt. He knew what he was doing. And I gained so many pieces of wisdom from that gentleman. He's no longer with us, but I gained so much from him that to this day, his voice still pops up in my head over certain circumstances, and his ideas still ring in my head of oh, how about this? Oh, how about that? You remember what he said about this or that? And that's made the biggest difference in the world, is having people like that. You know, friends are one thing. People who could cheerlead you on is another thing. That's all great stuff, and it's important. It's important to have, especially if you don't have that anywhere else, especially if you don't have it at home, or you don't have it with your family or whatever else. You definitely need that. But there's a need along the line, and I think especially for people just starting out in business, to have a mentor, someone who understands what it takes to at least survive in business, let alone succeed. That's a goal that's always changing, and who knows what success really is. But having someone along with you, just to keep your head straight, just to not fall for all the craziness that comes along with owning a business, that makes a big difference. It's one of the main reasons why I started mentoring years ago. I started mentoring young people who young to business. I don't mean young people in general, because I know a lot of people that have never owned a business that are in their 70s and 80s that I've worked with. But people who are new to business, I should say. And so if you're like, for example, if you're new to business or interested in getting involved in business, you're welcome to reach out to me. There's a spot on my website on the front page, brianjpombo.com, and you can click on that. And I'd be happy to walk you through the process and kind of give you my perspectives on all the different businesses I've owned and ran, things that worked, things that didn't work, and whether And I could ask you the right questions to see whether it's right for you or not, whether business ownership is right for you, because it's not right for everybody. And there's every step along the line. I found that the two areas in business I'm most interested in helping people with is in the very beginning and in the very peak, when a person has gotten to the point to where they've taken their business as far as they think they can go, and they just need help going the next step, taking it the next step higher, moving it to that level, and having someone that understands that. Those are the two areas, and most of the time I focus here on that last area, on helping people go to the next level, people who have already succeeded in business. But I also like donating my time to people who have never started a business before but think they might be interested. So reach out to me if you're interested in that. If you already own a business, or you have been involved in business for a while and you have some success under your belt, if you've survived, you're pretty much successful, because most businesses just don't survive past the first couple of years. Go check out my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. It's a brand new book. It just came out a few months ago. You can get a free copy if you want. Get a free copy over at AmazonProofBook.com. It's right on the screen if you're watching this on the video, AmazonProofBook.com. We'll be back here tomorrow night. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.